MacGyver's Custom Works 2010 Mercedes Sprinter. .50 amp charger with a 1315 200 amp battery separator. Halon Fire Suppression System. Battery cut in and out switch, remotely located switch located on the dash. Excuse me, it's not a switch, it's automatic. The minute the ignition is turned on and the minute the ignition is turned off, the inverter is on and off. Circuit protection way down in there. We've got 150 and 140 amp automatic circuit breakers with a reset tab. We also have a 400 amp battery fuse for the inverter. On the interior of the vehicle, we have an auxiliary battery merge switch, which merges the front battery with the rear battery. We have 4 factory switches on the left hand side of the dash that control 4 relays located in a different location. I'll show you in a minute. We have a Halon PA siren controller. We have a Alpine touchscreen deck. We have 4 more switches located on the right of the steering wheel that are factory switches that control relays that are located at a remote location with indications indicating that they are on. The light switches on the left side of the dash are the same. All have LEDs indicating that they are on. We have a backup monitor. The stereo also is a backup monitor that's automatically switched when it is put into reverse. We have a custom fabricated switch panel that's customizable labels you can do yourself and change the colors of the lenses. We have 3 meters that monitor the battery systems. One is the main battery, the next is the aux, the next is the generator. Each one tells you amperage, voltage, we have the custom fuse relay control panel, as well as the Halon siren controller located underneath the passenger seat, with access to replace the fuse or relays if needed through the access door on the side of the seat. We have LED lighting on the outside of the vehicle, which are super luminance. We have custom switches again as well, mounted into the bulkhead located behind the driver and passenger. The first one is the 12-volt spotlight, which is a on-off switch. The next one is a reset switch, which is resettable to reset the factory dome light timeout. We have a 60 kW generator that is mounted inside of the vehicle with a custom exhaust system that goes to a sunroof that will be automatically controlled. The minute that the generator is told to run, the sunroof will open, the generator will be delayed start, and the exhaust will be allowed out. We have a Halon Fire Suppression System inside of the vehicle. There is also a Halon Fire Suppression System inside of the generator that, if there is a fire, automatically cut the engine off instantly the minute the halon is released. Go to the opposite side. Back, we have another LED light. On the other side, we have another LED light. On the ground, we have ground effects all the way around the vehicle. We have another switch panel located on the passenger side that has the exact same switches as on the left. The top one is an on-off. The bottom one is a momentary that resets the factory step lights. The factory step lights are timed out for 20 minutes. The minute this switch is pressed, the lights are back on for 20 minutes. Just like it came from the factory, not allowing the battery to go dead. There are a total of 4 step lights, 2 in each wheel well. This is a 60 kW generator inside, lit up by the LED lighting that we provided, as well as a good view of the Halon Fire Suppression System. This vehicle will later get a ceiling built out of stainless steel with insulation. We have the Xantrax inverter, which is mounted in the side of the bulkhead, which is capable of 1500 watts for, I believe it was 2 minutes, continuous time rating, I believe, of 1200 watts. We have a better view of the custom built relay fuse panel. Each relay is lit up by a tricolored LED. If the light is red, James, can you go switch off the switches? If the light is red, that means that the circuit is good and ready to be used. If the LED is yellow, that means that the circuit is in use and functioning properly. If the LED is green, that means there's a blown fuse. Very simple system to be able to tell what is going on. Give you a little better view in the darkness. This is looking down on top of the seat. This is all viewable through the side door of the seat, of the factory seat, as you can see. The 3 LEDs. James, can you come over on to this side and shut off the 2 spotlights? You'll see there 3 LEDs are on all the time, as well as illuminate the meters, please. The 3 LEDs on the end of the relay pack will always be illuminated yellow, because whenever the vehicle is plugged in, the meters will be on, monitoring the battery voltage of all 3 batteries, the generator, the main, and the auxiliary. If whenever the vehicle is plugged in or the generator is on, there's an automatic transfer switch that automatically transfers the AC power, which there's in turn another relay right here, which allows all of the auxiliary components to be used when either shore power is plugged in or the generator is running. An easy example of this would be to have James go ahead and pull the shore power, and you'll notice that all the auxiliary control devices, relays, switches, and fuses will now be dead. And that concludes our tour. Yeah, go ahead. Start the gen. This is a 60 kW. That's with the 60 kW running. It's actually a very quiet unit, an excellent manufactured product, built by Light Power out of Texas. A very solid, stable unit used in movie productions, mainly. And that will conclude our tour, and we are going home.